Thank you, Dr. Quresh, for that words of wisdom. I really appreciate the gesture of Dr. Quresh in honoring the presidents. All of them have shaped the destiny of AIUS in their own way. And whatever AIUS you see today, all these presidents have played a major role in that. Dr. Quresh Muscati, president today. 1987, we had Dr. B.T. Muscati as president. A rare combination where father and son both have been presidents of AIUS. I don't know, in Quresh, you can correct me if anybody else, father-son team is there, but this is the only team I know of. And the words which you spoke, like all of you should be participating, seems like Aam Aadmi president. You see, very, very impressive. Before I proceed further, I'll, 2-3 awards of FICO were left, so I'll request Professor R.V. Azad to help us once again. Dr. Azad, is the chief of RP Center. He is the only Indian to be the president of APAO. No other Indian has achieved this honor, that president of Asia Pacific Academy of Ophthalmology. May I call upon Dr. Lakshmi Mahesh. Is Dr. Lakshmi Mahesh there? Where can I? Yeah. Can you come, please, ma'am? Sorry for starting late, but this side. After that, Dr. Rahul Tiwari, Dr. Lakshmi Mahesh. Let's give Dr. Lakshmi Mahesh a big hand. Thank you, Lakshmi. Dr. Rahul Tiwari. Then Dr. Mahinder Chaudhary. Dr. Azad has been the brain behind one more award to be given. Dr. Azad, who is the president of the Collegium, is the brain behind this FICO which we instituted. Dr. Ankush is there. Anybody else remaining? Thank you, sir. Thank you. Now we go on to one of the most prestigious ceremony of this event, and I will call upon our treasurer, Dr. Harbans Lal, for having the Lifetime Achievement Award to be presented to one and only one, Dr. Govinda Mukherjee. We'll just call you, sir.
Yes. Good evening, friends. It gives me great pleasure and it's a really honor. We all in Delhi have known Dr. G. Mukherjee for so many years. He's a thorough gentleman, and whenever we have any problem, we approach him, and he has been really serving us very well. And this is the biggest award the AIUS gives to its members. I'll just like to brief for those who have not known him personally. He has done his post-graduation, and you can see the picture. That convocation is being held at AIIMS from RP Center 1972. He is with Professor L.P. Agarwal, the brain behind the RP Center, which is one of the biggest eye training center in the country. And then he went to the Vienna on an Austrian government fellowship. And he always had taken a very keen interest in a corneal surgery. And he was covered in Hindustan Times long time back in 1976. for heterocorneal grafts. And he has been always interested in the prevention of blindness and has been very active member of National Society of Prevention of Blindness. And as his first love has been cornea, you can see he has carried out various corneal workshops and a national symposium. At that time, way back in 1992, he led the delegation to the American Academy of Ophthalmology. And he has been, as I was talking in the DOS, very, very active, secretary from 1976, 78, president 99. He has received S.N. Mittal Oration, P.K. Jain Oration, Lifetime Award, and has been more or less our permanent election commission over there because of his integrity, honesty, and willing to serve the society. You can again see that pediatric corneal blindness, CRO meeting, all of them he has been leading and working. This is the latest in Goa just a few months back, KeraCon in Goa, where he was there. And he has been very actively involved with the activity of the IUS since 1976, teacher and mentor to many of us. He is the probably only person who had a distinction of being the member of the first headquarters which was built a long time back and then which was demolished and started again. So he has worked. He was on the corneal task force, member guidelines committee to prevent post-operative infection, co-chairperson National Symposium of Cornea and Refractive Surgery, and above all, a very humane, very thorough gentleman. So I present to all of you Dr. G. Mukherjee for his Lifetime Achievement Award, and IIS is really honored to have you over here, sir.
Let's all give him a standing ovation. The cornea man, Dr. Govinda Mukherjee. I will request Honorable Raja Mahendra Arindam Singh to present the Lifetime Achievement Award to Dr. Govinda Mukherjee. We are all very proud of Dr. Govinda. He has been my president in DOS. Let's all again applause for Dr. Govinda Mukherjee. Sir, we congratulate you on behalf of AIUS. Congratulatory messages from everybody on the dais. President AIUS, Sukul, KJ Singh, and last but not the least, thank you, sir. Thank you. Really proud of you. Next in the line is the coveted Scientific Committee Awards. I'll request Dr. Ramamurthy, our Chairman Scientific Committee, for getting these awards distributed to the awardees by the Chief Guest.
Dignitaries on and off the dais. As Chairman Scientific Committee of the AIUS, it's my proud privilege to announce the award winners for the last year. As you all know, the quality of paper presentation has gone up by leaps and bounds. And in AIUS, we have a Best Paper Award for each and every subspecialty in ophthalmology, apart from a few named awards. I request our Honorable Chief Guest, Raja Mahendra Arindam Singh, Minister of Stamp Revenue and Civil Defence, Government of Uttar Pradesh, to please come forward to give the awards. The most prestigious P. Shivareddy International Award for work done goes to Dr. Subhadra Jalali, who did her MBBS from Jammu, MS from PGI Chandigarh, did a Retina Fellowship at LVPI Hyderabad, and is a faculty there since 1993, and is currently an Associate Director. She has received several state, national, international awards. Her interests include advanced VR surgery in neonates. She is world renowned for this particular aspect: ocular trauma, endophthalmitis, primary retinal degenerations, and electrophysiology. She is the recipient of Sight Savers Grant, and also she has trained more than 300 fellows across the developing world. The B.K. Narayan Rao Award goes to Dr. Sujata Das, again from LVPI, who heads the Bhubaneswar division. She did a MBBS and MS from MKCG Medical College, Odisha, actively involved in subspecialty education and serves in the eye care education committees of LVPI. The Colonel Rangachari Award and the APO-AIS Award for the best paper in medical retina, which virtually means the very best paper read in the entire conference last year, the APO conference, goes to Dr. Alai Banker of Ahmedabad. He is the director of Bankers Retina Clinic, Ahmedabad. He is the chief of Gujarat Telemedicine ROP project. He did his MS from Gujarat University, a vitreoretinal fellowship from Shankar Nethralaya, and was a clinical instructor and fellow of VR and uveitis at University of California. The Best Paper Award read in the cataract section goes to Dr. Bhaskar Roy Chowdhury. His paper was on new slit lamp based method for corneal marking for torica intraocular lens implantation. The Best Paper Award for the Community and Social section goes to Dr. Utpal Jani for his paper on partnership building at community level for school eye screening. For the Comprehensive Ophthalmology Division, the best paper goes to Dr. Shilpa Singh for her paper on low vision aids for patients of hereditary retinal dystrophies. The best paper in the section of cornea and external eye disease goes to Dr. Archana Singh for her paper on therapeutic options for patients with bilateral limbal stem cell deficiency. The best paper in the glaucoma section goes to Dr. Shrisha Sendil for her paper on glaucoma and Boston keratoprosthesis. The best paper for the section on intraocular inflammation, uveitis and scleritis goes to Dr. Santanu Mandal for his paper on tubercular scleritis, how common it is. The best paper in the neuro-ophthalmology section goes to Dr. Niranjan Pehre for his paper on cognitive dysfunction in children with cerebral visual impairment, a tool for assessment and planning management strategies. The best paper in the ocular imaging section goes to Dr. Neha Goyal for a paper on spectral domain optical coherence tomography following ND YAG laser membranectomy in premacular hemorrhage. The best paper in ocular pathology and tumor section goes to Dr. Kaustubh Mule for his paper on nucleus surviving in adenoid cystic carcinoma of lacrimal gland, light in the darkness. The best paper in the lacrimal section goes to Dr. Kueli Bhattacharya for changing trends in fellowships, retrospective study over 2 decades. Sorry, this is the best paper in the ophthalmic education section. The best paper in the ophthalmic epidemiology session goes to Dr. Sarang Lambat for his paper on prevalence of macular holes in rural central India, the Central Indian Eye and Medical Study. The best paper at Pediatric Ophthalmology and Establishment section goes to Dr. Chanchal Gupta for a paper on clinical correlation of imaging findings in congenital cranial disinnervation disorders. The best paper in the orbital and oculoplasty section goes to Dr. Savri Desai, our experience with eyelid sparing orbital excentation. The best paper in refractive surgery section goes to Dr. Vardhaman Kankaria for his study on prospective study of simultaneous topo-guided partial PRK followed by CXL for keratoconus, 2-year follow-up study. The best paper in the prevention of blindness section goes to Dr. Kuldeep Suhas Dole for his paper on cataract surgical rate is not a good indicator to measure cataract blindness and the role of gender in accessing cataract treatment services. The best paper in retina surgical section goes to the retina, the surgical aspect goes to Dr. Ajay Arora, a novel reusable micro-incision vitrectomy surgery, trocar cannula system. Mind you, for every 4 papers which are submitted, 1 gets selected. And this is the best paper of that particular section. I think these people deserve a better applause. The best video of the entire conference goes to Dr. Viraj Vasavda for a video on many phases of the anterior uveitis season 2. The best poster of the entire conference goes to Dr. Samat Subodh Agarwal for his poster on normal macular thickness and volume in normal Indian eyes using Cirrus HD OCT. These were the quiz winners. They have already been awarded during the last conference. The best all goes to Bausch & Lomb. You going to do that? Bausch & Lomb representative is here. The best all of the last conference. And the certificate of merit goes to Cipla, Surgicon and Sun Pharma. Represent Sun Pharma. Surgicon. Surgicon. Cipla. Thank you so much for your kind attention.
Thank you, Dr. Ramamurthy. I will now call upon Chairman ARC, Dr. Ajit Babu, to please come and get the awards presented to the young awardees by our guest, chief guest.
I request Sri Raja Mahendra Singh to give away the awards. Sir, we will call upon the awardees now. The AOS ARC conducts a competitive session for all the postgraduates across the country, and submissions come for this session. And last year there are 34 submissions, and it is heavily competed. And first two rankers were given these awards. So it is highly competitive and young competitors. So we need to give them great credit. In this, the first praise goes to Dr. Raghav Gupta. Dr. Raghav, please come on to the dais and collect your certificate. They require loud applause, please. The second praise has been awarded to Dr. Shukri Najina. However, she could not attend, so I request Dr. Jaideep to come on to the dais and collect on her behalf. Please give an applause. Yeah, these are all bright prospects of the Indian ophthalmology, and I think they do well in their future. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ajit. Now I'll call upon Dr. Natarajan, the Editor General of IJO, for getting the awards presented by our guest, Shri Manpal Singh.
Directly, no? Can you directly project, please? Good evening. I thank the dignitaries on the stage, Dr. Lalit Verma, Secretary, and President Dr. Quresh Mashkati. By the time I need these slides. And I wanted to remind everybody, this is the IJO Diamond Jubilee Conference. And I'm happy that IJO Diamond Jubilee has been put up there. Is it ready? Where is it? No, projection. Oh, can I have the journals given to everybody on the stage by the time? Can I have the next slide? Yeah. So I wanted to say that the first editor was Dr. S.N. Cooper, and I'm happy to say we have a father-son president combination from Bombay, and Dr. Muscati's teacher was Dr. S.N. Cooper. Next. He held the IJO for 21 years, and that's why we are celebrating the Diamond Jubilee. And next, Silver Jubilee was held by Dr. S.R.K. Malik. Next. And Dr. Madan Mohan is on the way, and the past chief of RP Center in Delhi. He was editor. Next. Tony Fernandez in Kerala. He is not able to come because of his ill health. Next. Dr. T.P. Tera, he held the office for a year in 92, and so that there was a continuity of Indian Journal of Ophthalmology. Next. And Dr. G.N. Rao, the chairman of L.V. Prasad Eye Institute, and followed by Dr. T.P. Das. Can we have Dr. T.P. Das to collect a memento for the services you've done as an editor? Can you give it? And we have followed by Dr. B.K. Naik from Mumbai. So 2005 onwards, you can give it there. From the guest, yeah, TP. And Dr. B.K. Naik is served as the editor from 2005, and because of him we got the impact factor, what we are enjoying now, and made it as a peer-reviewed journal. Dr. B.K. Naik. No, the next slide, please. Next slide, yeah. Do it, no? Next one, quick. That's Dr. Nayak. And now coming to the awards, next slide. Okay, next. What happened to the next slide? One more presentation is there, Doctor? Okay, can you get me the certificate? Where is it? It's not there. Okay. Can you give me the IJO award? The Platinum Award goes to Dr. Ramanjit Sihota. She is not able to join us. Can I ask Dr. Devang Agnu to come and receive the award? Yes. And we have the first gold to Dr. Vikas Ketan. Can I request Dr. Bishwas from Shankar Nethralaya to receive the first gold? Dr. What happened? Dr. Ramanjit Sivatas. Ramanjit Sivata, where is it? Dr. JB? Okay, go there and give. Okay. Dr. Vikas, on behalf of Dr. Vikas Ketan, Dr. Bishwas from Shankar Nethralaya. Next is second gold goes to Dr. Manish Nagpal, a versatile veterinary surgeon from Ahmedabad. And the first silver goes to Dr. Parikshit Gokte from Pune. And the second silver goes to Dr. Dhananjay Shukla. I think he is not able to come. And then we have Dr. Rajesh Joshi getting the third silver. Can you take the journals up? Can I request Dr. Quresh Maskati, along with the chief guest, to release this issue of Indian Journal of Ophthalmology? This issue is translating research into practice, and that's what is this month's issue, which is already online. And there's also, thanks to the Secretary, there's also an exhibition on the Indian Journal of Ophthalmology for the last 60 years. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Natarajan. I'll now like Dr. Quresh Maskati, the President of AIOS, to present Certificate of Appreciation to the LOC of Hyderabad. I'll call upon Dr. N.S. Reddy, Dr. Gangadhar Reddy, Dr. Pradeep Swaroop, Dr. Manoj Mathur to please come in a group with this team of 5 people. Dr. Santosh Honawar, Dr. Nand Kishore, please join us. This team of 5 people helped us do the APO conference in Hyderabad. Let's give them a round of applause to this 5 dynamic team of Hyderabad who helped us do this wonderful APO conference, which Professor Azad brought it to India, and for the first time. Thank you everybody for bearing with me for all this exhaustive award ceremony. Now we'll have the address by the presidential guest, Dr. Kenneth Kenyon. Dr.
Thank you, Dr. Verma. As the only American, indeed the only international on the dais, I'm more than honored to be able to address you and extend you greetings and congratulations. I suppose not only on behalf of number 2, American ophthalmology, but indeed global ophthalmology as well. I want to put things in the context of having my own 40-year love at first sight affair with India, her people, her culture, her patients, and of course, her ophthalmologists. One of my favorite mantras is that of the media mogul Ted Turner, who says, "Lead, follow, or get out of the way." And so, with a slight variation on that theme, that has indeed been the pathway of my 4 decades of loving mother and brother India. At first, I began to follow. First trip to India was in Madurai, 1976, when I was a fellow. The picture in the upper left rather, is my own first view of the Taj Mahal. I was here on behalf of a nutritional blindness program, where under the auspices of still very active Professor Venkataswamy, we journeyed to Madurai. You see the Meenakshi temple in the right. And yes, that's me on the bottom with all that hair and mustache, searching for xerophthalmia and keratoconus Malaysia. It was a seminal moment for me because it influenced the course of my clinical interests in sterile corneal ulceration, influenced my basic research in vitamin A deficiency, and really changed the course of my professional as well as personal life. For a while, I was privileged to lead, and the high point was, ironically, in Hyderabad, 1987, where at the 45th AOS conference, the president at that time was none other than Dr. Badar Mascati, who was kind enough to bestow upon me one of my most coveted privileges to be a life member of your society, as well as to grant me one of the honors that I cherish to this day, the P. Siva Reddy Medal. But yes, like father, like son, Badar Mascati's invective to the audience was somewhat more terse than that of his following son. To reach out to your colleagues, to reach out to the association, to reach out to the government. This is a manifesto that perhaps deserves consideration even today. So this is the beginning of our long relationship, the Mascatis and I came to recognize their true value, not just on a personal and professional level, but indeed as a sort of religious entity where, if we consider the Holy Trinity of Indian ophthalmology, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ganesha, then as now, the Mascatis lead the way. It's now time, indeed, to follow Mr. Turner's invective and get out of the way. Because indeed, ophthalmology in India, thanks to all of you, is now world-class and sets its own world standards. To paraphrase another American, Thomas Friedman, the world is flat, and it's also shrinking, and there's but one standard of world ophthalmology. And India leads the way, with 25,000 eye surgeons and nearly 17,000 AOS members. You are the number one body of ophthalmology in the world, increasing by 500 graduates per year, and the accomplishments of decreasing your cataract blindness from 10 million to now perhaps 5 million in a matter of only a decade or so, to have world-recognized eye institutes, to have truly innovative research and technology that, again, is world-class and world standard. For this, I salute all of you and your society. So I thank you, President Koresh. I thank you for these 35 years of our personal and professional relationship. I thank you for granting me the privilege to serve as your invited guest. I thank you for bringing the best of Boston during your times with us back to Bombay and sharing it beyond. I thank you for leading your colleagues in your country, for sharing your vision and insight with us all. Long live past President Muscati. Long live present President Muscati. And long live the AIOS. Namaste.
Thank you, Dr. Kinnian. I'll now call upon Dr. Pradeep Tekwani. Is he there? I'll request Dr. Ramamurthy, Chairman Scientific Committee, to give away the award to Dr. Pradeep. He missed out that award. Please. I did not have courage to call Professor Azad again. Thank you. Thank you. Now is the turn to invite our guest, Honorable Raja Mahinder Ridaman Singh, to please come and address the delegates.
Distinguished guests on the dais and on the distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen in front of me, I'm very happy that this function is being held after 54 years in my own city, that is Agra. As I've been watching on the proceedings and what I've heard, that this conference and the members, it's one of the largest societies, ophthalmological societies in the world, considering the volumes and the numbers. And also it is the silver jubilee of the Indian Journal of the Ophthalmology. And as we know, we are the second largest country as far as the population is concerned in this world after China. And certainly India does need a lot of eye care. And as Doctor from Boston, Dr. Kinnian, has said, we can compete, or we are as best as in the world. The technology and initiatives and the competence of all the doctors present and all the eye surgeons in India are giving best of services to our countrymen, or the people of India. And the figure has, from 10 million, it has come down to 5 million. That is a remarkable achievement in this decade or so. And I'm sure with all your competence and new initiative techniques and new scientific methods, we shall bring it down to almost minimal in another decade or so. And I do welcome all those people nationally and from international guests who have come to this great city of Agra, city of Taj. And since I'm the member of the cabinet, it is mandatory or customary to give a speech. It's already been 2 hours that we have been sitting here, so it's not necessary that we give a long speech. But I'm happy at such a big event. All India 73rd Annual Conference of the All India Ophthalmological Society is being held in Uttar Pradesh and in Agra. And I'm sure you'll take back a lot of memories and all the experiences we have shared from all the delegates and colleagues and doctors and new achievements, new techniques, which are likely to be deliberated or papers to be presented in the next coming 3 years. And I congratulate all those people who have received awards for specialities and super specialities in their achievements. And I do welcome once again, and thank you very much that I have been part of this conference and I had some time to spend with you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, sir, for your words of wisdom. Yes, sir, AIS members will work hard to reduce the burden of blindness in India. Now I call upon Shri Manpal Singh ji to please come and address the gathering.
आज के इस ऐतिहासिक कार्यक्रम के मुख्य अतिथि हमारे सहयोगी और हमारे अग्रज राजा अर्धमन सिंह साहब, ऑल इंडिया ऑफ्थल्मिक सर्जन्स के प्रेसिडेंट डॉक्टर कुरैश मस्कटी साहब, आउटगोइंग प्रेसिडेंट डॉक्टर अनीता पांडा जी, जनरल सेक्रेटरी मिस्टर ललित वर्मा जी, वाइस प्रेसिडेंट डॉक्टर देवेश जी, चेयरमैन साइंटिफिक कमेटी, और मंच पर इस कार्यक्रम के ऑर्गेनाइजिंग सेक्रेटरी डॉक्टर एस.के. सत्संगी साहब, एच.पी. सिंह साहब, मिश्रा जी, और नाम तो पहले लेना चाहिए था लेकिन डॉक्टर जी मुखर्जी साहब, लाइफ टाइम अचीवमेंट जो अवार्ड उनको दिया गया है, और यहाँ पर उपस्थित जितने भी हमारे चिकित्सकों को, नेत्र चिकित्सकों को, जो भी उनकी योग्यता के आधार पर जो अवार्ड दिए गए हैं, हम उन सभी को बधाई देते हैं और हम आशा करते हैं कि निरंतर आप इस फील्ड में काम करते रहेंगे। वैसे राजा साहब के बाद बोलने के लिए मेरे कोई आवश्यकता नहीं रह जाती और गलती से मुझे बाद में बुलाया गया। जैसा कि आप सभी जानते हैं कि आंखें ईश्वर की अनुपम कृति हैं। आंखें ही देखती हैं, आंखें ही बोलती हैं, आंखें ही हंसती हैं, आंखें ही रोती हैं। और आज के समय में, और आप ऐसे इन आंखों के चिकित्सक हैं जो यदि आंख का महत्व वो व्यक्ति समझ सकता है जिसको पहले दिखता हो और उसे बाद में न दिखाई दे। तो आप इतना दुनिया में अंधेरा हो जाएगा अगर कोई आज के समय में खास तौर से जब डायबिटीज और कुछ रोग ऐसे हैं जो बहुत कॉमन हो गए हैं और हमारे देश में सबसे ज़्यादा हैं, जिनकी वजह से अंधता बढ़ रही है, रोशनी दिनों दिन आँखों की घट रही है, और ये एक बहुत बड़ी ज्वलंत समस्या है। इतने न डॉक्टर उपलब्ध हैं, न इतने संसाधन हैं, और न लोगों को पता चल पाता है। इसलिए मैं समझता हूँ कि आप लोगों से मेरी अपील है कि आने वाले समय में इस नेत्र रोग के साथ साथ डायबिटीज पर भी विशेष ध्यान दिया जाए, ताकि ये जो हमारा जो रूट कॉज जो डायबिटीज है, इसकी वजह से ही अंधता हो रही है, तो उसको भी प्रिवेंटिव मेजर्स साथ साथ लिए जाएं, तो मैं समझता हूँ एक बहुत अच्छी बात होगी। वैसे माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी को इस कार्यक्रम में आना था और 14वां वित्त आयोग की बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण बैठक होने की वजह से वो नहीं आ सके हैं। इसलिए बस इतना ही मैं कह सकता हूँ कि राजा साहब, हम माननीय मुख्यमंत्री से जो हमारे सीमित संसाधनों में जो भी आपकी समस्याएं होगी उनको निस्तारण कराने का और पूरा सहयोग करने का हम आपसे वचन देते हैं। इन शब्दों के साथ आप सभी को प्रणाम करते हुए अपनी वाणी को विराम देता हूँ। धन्यवाद।
धन्यवाद श्री मनपाल सिंह जी। आपको आश्वासन दिलाते हैं कि मधुमेह से पीड़ित जो अंधता है उसके बारे में AIUS काफ़ी काम करेगा। एंड हमारे जो इनकमिंग प्रेसिडेंट हैं कुरैश मस्कटी, उनका एक मिशन है ये। आई विल नाउ रिक्वेस्ट डॉक्टर सत्संगी, द चीफ ऑर्गेनाइजिंग सेक्रेटरी, टू प्लीज deliver the vote of thanks after this long ceremony. Dr. Satsangi, as I said, is the Chief Organizing Secretary for this 72nd AIS conference and the Diamond Jubilee celebrations of IJO. So I'll request Dr. Satsangi to please come.
Honorable Chief Guest, Guest of Honor, and President of AIUS, past President of House of our society, dignitaries on the dais, fellow delegates. I deem it a great honor and privilege to extend my heartfelt thanks to our fellow colleagues and delegates who have come over from the different corners of the world and country to deliver and to enjoy the academic feast of this great event of AIOC 2014 and IGO Diamond Jubilee. My sincere thanks are due to the office bearers of AIUS, UPSOS and LOC who have helped all the way with their precious advice and guidance. I am grateful to Honorable Raja Mahendra Rajaman Singh Ji, Honorable Sri Manpal Singh Ji, Madam Dr. Anita Pandya, Dr. Kuresh Maskati, Dr. Devashish Bhattacharya, Dr. Lalit Verma, Dr. Harvans Lal, Dr. Ramamurthy, Dr. R.N. Mishra Sir, Dr. R.R. Sukul, Dr. Kamaljeet Singh, Dr. D.J. Pandey for their untiring effort. I am really grateful to the Collegium of the dedicated colleagues to name Dr. H.P. Singh, Dr. Neeraj Anand, Dr. Ajay Gupta, Dr. Nishi Pachauri, Dr. Sanjay Sen, Dr. Himanshu Kumar, Dr. Gunjan Prakash, Dr. Tirupati Nath, residents of the I Department of SN Medical College, Sri Mahavir Singh, and other dedicated workers of the department who strived hard to make the arrangement as perfect as possible. My other fellow colleagues of Agra have taken this venture in the right spirit, and wholehearted support given by them is heart-touching. I owe thanks to them. My sincere thanks to Sri Chetan, staff of Health Corps, Ms. Sri Bhatia and Sri V.K. Singh, staff of Mercury Travels, Sri Manu Dutt and his team of India Interactive, Mana Caterers, Abhishek Singhal, Johnny, and to all who work day and night to show this event the light of day. My sincere thanks are also to Sri Rajiv Narayan, Vice President of JP Palace Hotel, and all his team of JP Palace Hotel for their time-to-time help. In the last, I bow low in the lotus feet of Almighty for His hidden mercy, grace, and guidance. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Dr. Satsangi and the entire LOC for arranging this magnificent function. I'll now request everybody to stand for the national anthem, and I'll request these girls present there to please start.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Before we disperse, I have an important announcement to make. Buses are ready to take the delegates to the dinner venue. So you're most heartily invited to the... Thank you so much. Thank you first.
May I request all the dignitaries on the dais for a group photograph. Dr. Quresh.
I will also request UPSOS executive to come over for a photograph, please, onto the dais with the dignitaries.